Well, we saw that Trump inserted himself into the World Cup because that's what Donald Trump does. We saw that with the NBA Finals, where he cursed the Knicks by showing up. And of course, he did the same thing with Argentina. He was very open that he did not want Spain to win. He was bitching about them at the NATO conference. I think we have some footage of that.
I didn't speak to Spain. Spain is a wasted cause. We don't want to do any trade business with Spain anymore, by the way. I'd like you to cut it off. Spain is a terrible partner in NATO. They don't participate. They don't pay. I don't want anything to do with Spain. Cut off all trade with Spain, please.
I love how he's just like the king on the throne. I have decreed no more trade with Spain.
So, there is some reporting right now. Well, I want to talk World Cup because it's more fun, but there is some reporting that they're building more bulletproof tariff structures,
Right.
And will begin to implement those.
A bulletproof structure would be to get his Republican Congress just to pass them.
Wait, but I don't think that's not really how it works, right? Like our government was set up so that one guy could just call all the shots from the hip.
Right. We decided we loved King George. Mm-hmm. Let's do that here.
Yeah. But the curse continues with Trump and World Cup. And some of the videos were crazy. I want to just, let's look at the video of the team afterwards. And then I want to highlight
them. In 2026, the champions of the world are Spain.
Is now, so they can edit him out of that.
Yeah, wonderful. He looked so awkward, and there's the edit. But if you widen out, as our producer Sean said, he looks like a Sam Goody cutout that they just placed on stage. He really does look like a cutout.
Yeah.
It's pretty embarrassing, Susan. Pretty embarrassing.
It is. Yeah. He just kind of looked like an old guy wandering onto a scene that had nothing to do with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he's just got to make himself the center of attention. And because he doesn't have a lot of wins on his own, he just wants to glom on to anybody else.
Well, look, I think any kind of victory is a Trump victory. And I was like, we were listening in the car. We went to Philadelphia over the weekend, and the announcers were like, President Trump will be handing out and I was like, oh no, he's going to make this about himself. And all he has to do is just stand in front of them. Anytime a team comes to the White House, he just stands in front with his friends.
Right.
The team gets second billing.
Right.
Every victory is a Trump victory, but man, he's a special person.
I mean, anybody who handles politicians for a living knows that it is a bad idea to go to a sporting event. It doesn't matter who you are, what city it is. People don't want to see politicians. So you're asking to get booed. And so Trump has gotten booed at the World Cup, at the NBA Finals, when he shows up for the Super Bowl, because fans don't want to see it, even if they voted for him. That's just not what they're there for. And I have to wonder, is it like that old Simpsons gag where he's being told by all of his, toadies around, no, they're saying boo earns. They're not booing you. Because he's got to hear it, right?
I was saying boo earns. One of the best scenes of all Simpsons. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. I don't think he does. I think that that's great. Of course, Sean has that locked and loaded and ready to go. But I think that when he hears booing, or when booing is around him, I think he genuinely, I think it goes into his ear and transforms into cheers. I think he always hears what he wants to hear. And this is why he's a terrible leader, a terrible diplomat. He can't negotiate anything because he only always hears what he wants to hear. And the people around him have figured that out, and they've gotten everything they've wanted.